Hey guys, welcome to another video. Hopefully you can hear me okay. It's a bit of chainsawing going on at the moment, chopping down some trees. Right, so I just wanted to talk to you about the mindset, okay, and how I practice mindfulness every single day. Okay, so I don't slack off because I know how important it is to live your life in the best way possible and also think in the best way possible too, because this is something that a lot of people that have gut issues struggle with, and I struggled with it once upon a time as well. Anxiety was there, stress was there, and lots of things that caused my gut to get affected. So it's no wonder why people do have gut issues, along with obviously what they eat, but the mind has a lot to do with it as well. And so I just thought I would just go through some of the things that I do for myself, when I wake up every single day, what I do with my mental health, because it's a very, very important aspect to healing and also maintaining your health, okay, because you don't want to go down that dark hole, and we've all potentially been there before. So just really work on doing the best you can every single day and making sure that you're giving yourself the best as well, not only thinking but giving yourself the best. And so you work on it slowly. So one of the things that I do when I wake up in the morning, I am so grateful for everything. So these are some of the quotes that I post. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, I post them every day because I want to reach out to you guys and share with you what's going on in my head and what I'm doing with my life. And that might sort of inspire you, and it might give you the go forward that you need to get better as well. So here are some of the memes, and so many amazing quotes, messages that you want to enhance your life by saying these things to yourself, and that's what I do. So every morning I am so grateful for everything that I have and everything that I don't also have. So it's important to also look at that aspect where you're not going to have everything in the world, but be satisfied and be happy with what you do have, because that's just the way that life pans out, and you have to accept that. And so acceptance is really key. I found it very hard to accept the fact that I had this condition, and it changed my life. I had to accept that, and that was something really hard for me in the beginning, to accept that I had to change to really get myself into the best position I could ever be in, and that is right now. So it's always hard at first, messy in the middle, but gorgeous at the end, and that's what I am living my life, free of any problems now. So it wasn't easy for me as well. I went down some really deep, dark holes when I was going through this, because I realized that I needed to actually go through them in order for me to understand myself. And it is all about yourself. You have to work on your traumas. You have to work on things that you couldn't deal with before. And you have to potentially see someone about that, a therapist or whoever, but try and get those traumas and issues to bring them forward, okay? Bring them forward and talk to someone about it, because it's one of the most important things to do, okay, is to talk to someone about how you're feeling. And I know that a lot of people don't understand IBD. People that have gone through it do understand it, and that's why I do this coaching. That's why I help people. I coach them because I understand what they're going through, and I know I can give them some tips, I can give them some information and guidance and support so that you're not alone, okay? And that's why we set this up, because I would have loved to have someone to talk to when I was going through my issues, and it wasn't easy for me, but here I am 9 years later without any medications, and I'm absolutely thriving. So along with when I wake up in the morning, I'm always constantly telling myself that, or just giving myself that positivity, okay? And that's something that's not easy to do when things are not going your way, for example. But even if they're not going your way, you can always pull yourself out of it, because you can just keep telling yourself that this is not going to be forever. This is going to be a temporary situation, and I will come out of it. And that's how you sort of relieve yourself from the stress that you may be going through. So whenever you're in a situation where you're flustered or you're tense, just take a massive deep breath in and say everything is going to be okay. This is something that I did, and this is what I continue to do every single day. If I get into a position where I see that I'm getting a little bit tense, and I reflect. I self-reflect and I go, right, this is what you did in this time. Maybe change it up a little bit, talk to yourself, and always self-reflect on the day. It's something that I love to do as well. And if I've had something in my life that hasn't gone the way that I wanted to, always look back and be like, okay, what could I have changed? How could I have approached that situation differently? And all these things are self-learned. Okay, there's no it's all through experience. Okay, and that's the best way to learn and improve your life is to experience it. And obviously you can read books, you can listen to people, you can listen to me, but until you actually experience it and start applying it to your life the way that you need to, you may not see the changes that you're looking for. So really focus on yourself. Okay, don't look at me and try and live my life, right? Use the things that I'm doing and apply them to your life, and work out a way of adapting in your life. So because everybody lives different life. Everybody lives a different life. I live a completely different life to you guys, but I've gone through the same disease. I've gone through the same healing. Okay, a lot of people have experienced very similar symptoms to what I've went through, and I've literally been through every single symptom you could name under the sun. So I know what it's like to be really sick, but I also know what it's like to become healthy and fit for a very, very long time. And that is because I really focus on what goes on in my head. And I work on it every single day. The journey is never over. Okay? The journey is never over. There's always learning to be had. There's always something that needs to change, and you will learn from those experiences that you have in your life. Okay, so really focus in on what you can do to better yourself every single day. So if you're going through a rough time, don't focus on the pain, the suffering that you're going through. Focus on things that are going to actually make you feel good, right? And if you're going to focus on those things, then you're going to continue to suffer, and you're going to continue to be in pain. And that's something that I had to deal with, and I had to learn that if you want to be free from the suffering, then stop thinking about it. Stop putting it at the forefront of your mind. Maybe, take it back a little bit. Focus on other things. Put that in the forefront of your mindset instead of what's going on, And please do not focus on your symptoms. It's the worst thing you could do. Analyze your symptoms and look at your stool very, very, dissect it and stuff like that. But don't do that. Don't look at the details. Just carry on doing what you can and believe in yourself. If you do that, you will succeed with anything that you do. Okay, if you believe in yourself and you know that you're going to get better, you'll get better. It's bound to happen. The world that we live in is a reflection of us. So what you put out, you will get back. Okay? You just have to realize that it doesn't seem like that at the start, but as it starts to happen for you, then you'll start to realize, hey, well, that happened, when I started to think about it, and that happened when I started to think about it. So hey, maybe maybe he's onto something. Maybe he's actually right. So work it out yourself, do it yourself, and see. You have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain, and you want to work with your body. Never go against your body. Okay, where the mind goes, the body follows. Okay, it's a good quote from actually the last testimonial. He was talking about that and how it's so hard to see yourself get better, right? It's so hard to see yourself in a better position when you're in the current position that you're in. But you have to believe, you have to get out of that, because if you continue to keep thinking about this situation and keep thinking that, oh, I'm never going to make it, you know, the whole I can't thing. So many people say I can't do something. Well, obviously, if you're going to say that, if you're going to put that out into the world, you're not going to be able to do it, are you? What about changing that? I can do it. I can do this. You know, it's you have to believe. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to believe that these things are happening for you for good, because it's a blessing. Whoever's been diagnosed with ulcerative colitis, you are blessed, because you have been given the opportunity to change your life and really focus on doing the best you can, living a healthier lifestyle. I cannot tell you how much I have benefited from a lifestyle change, and I am thriving for many, many years now. So hopefully that gives you some tips on what I tend to do with myself and how I approach every single day in my life. Always taking care of myself and taking care of what goes on in my head and my thoughts, and just accepting where I am and moving forward slowly but surely in the best way that I can. Okay, because you don't know what the future holds, but you can make the future happen. You can manifest things in your life if you want to. You can attract things that you want. Okay, so peace out. Hopefully you guys got some information from this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and obviously subscribe to this channel if you want more videos like this as well, and how I've been able to heal myself and what I do now to stay in remission. So thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you in the next video. Give this video a thumbs up if you know what it's like to have colitis or Crohn's disease, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. This channel was about helping people recover from colitis and Crohn's disease. If you go to our website and fill out the health survey, you are entitled to a free 30-minute consult from anywhere in the world. We look forward to hearing from you. And always remember, there is a life after colitis and Crohn's.